and welcome to Sam's Judo. Today we're going to show you the basic principles of breaking the balance. This will be a basic demonstration how to break someone's balance before you throw, and then we'll cover the reasons behind it. Okay, today we're going to cover breaking Uki's balance. Why do we break someone's balance? What's the importance of breaking someone's balance? Well, let me explain to you. For example, if Uki here weighs 20 stone and I weigh 10 stone, technically he's much heavier, much bigger than me. If I break someone's balance, for example, if I was to just grab hold of my opponent and just break his balance by simply bringing him onto his toes, you can see he's struggling to regain his balance. That makes him a lot lighter. That movement alone reduces his weight from 20 stone down to 10 stone. Very simple, because of the movement, of the dynamics, it makes him lighter. So by breaking his balance, I bring somebody who's much bigger than me down to my size, so now we're equal. After you break someone's balance, we have what we call momentum. If you catch somebody during momentum, I technically will bring his 10 stone down to 5 stone. So theoretically, I am now a bigger person than him. So breaking someone's balance is very, very important. If you want to throw people easier, less resistance on your body, and be able to fight people who are much bigger than you. That's why we call Judo the gentle way, or maximum efficiency with minimum effort. This is done through skill and science, not through brute force and aggression. So the first things we've got to look at, how do we break someone's balance? What do we look at to break someone's balance? And let's try and make this nice and easy. If Uki is standing straight and his feet are even, imagine there is a piece of string tied between his legs. And wherever that string is, I need to go opposite that string. So if Uki is standing along here, straight, stand straight, the best way to break his balance is to go against this movement here. So I need to push him this way, that will break his balance. That's one way. The other way is to push him backwards, and that's another way of breaking his balance. Now, some people will tell you you can break someone's balance this way. That is actually technically wrong, because he can resist along here. I can lean on him and he's got resistance. But with one finger, he can't resist my little finger, because I will just break his balance. He's gone already. So don't let anybody tell you that breaking the balance this way, it actually works. It doesn't. Now, if Uki takes a step forward, now the string is gone at a diagonal. So whereas before I broke his balance this way, now he can resist. So I can push my hand in there and he resists. But if I step slightly to one angle and then take his balance against the string, he's off balance. There you go, he's off balance. If Uki steps forward the other foot, now again he's in the same position, he'll be very strong. So instead of breaking his balance this way, I need to move my body this way and then break his balance diagonal. These are the four most basic, most effective way of breaking the balance. Some people will give you a complete science by breaking everything down, every single 45 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees. We have no time that for Judo. These are the four principles of breaking someone's balance, and when you're doing randori or doing your techniques, they are the positions you need to find yourself to throw somebody. Okay, for example, of course, when we're doing Judo, I will not be using my fingers or my hands. I would actually be holding kumikata, which is forms of holding, and I would use my hand action to break his balance, where I'm pushing forward or backwards or slightly at a different angle. So I'm using my hands to show you the directions that you need to look at. If I was to turn it to throw Uki while he's standing straight, with Ippon Senagi for example, all I need to do is to bend forward and he's off balance. If Uki was to have one leg forward, I can still throw him in a straight way, but it will be much, much harder, because I'll be throwing him against his resistance. So it would make sense, on Judo terms, to change my angle slightly this way, which will be his weakest point. If Uki had his leg the other way forward, again, to throw him this way can be done, but it will be much harder because Uki will have resistance. So I need to change my direction slightly this way to be able to lift Uki up with minimum effort. You will always throw somebody in awkward positions, but there is an easy way. There is a a good way and there is a hard way. We try to do judo technically, so there's less stress on your body. Okay, so the 4 fundamental principles breaking someone's balance. Backwards, straight, off, forward, wait 2 uki steps forward, and then move a slight angle, and you come at an angle. This way, breaking his balance. Or if he steps back the other way, then I need to change my angle this way to break his balance. And the same principle again would be backwards. I will push him this way. If he has the other leg forward, I would push him this way. So anything in at an angle are the 4 fundamental. I keep saying fundamental because they are so important. These are the key points that people miss out. They turn in, they have no idea which direction to lift, and it becomes very untidy, very hard, and people get injured. Let me explain something to you. Everything has a science. For example, if Uki was standing straight, and I try to pick him up from a distance with my hand straight, I can't lift him up. I just can't. It's impossible. But as soon as I step forward and my hands are closer to him, I can lift Uki off the mat. My strength has trebled, quadrupled in power, maybe 10 times fold. The same principle with judo. If you look at judo as a science, don't just turn in anyhow. When you do a technique, look at the direction of breaking someone's balance. And this will help your judo flourish. It will make it easy, it will give you speed, and also will give you more education. So when you learn the judo the right way, hopefully you'll teach judo the right way, and then judo stays alive. So I hope you've enjoyed this basic fundamental principles of breaking the balance, which is called kuzushi. Please follow us, subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Please like us on Facebook, it's very important to us. And please follow us on Instagram. All links will be shown below. Thank you very much again. Hope you're enjoying Samson's Judo.